Let's get nuts.
Aha! Alright, cool. Even though I can't hear the music from OBS again, as per standard, apparently. Oh well. I'm up and not crying. I read that earlier. Hello! Happy Friday! What's up? What's shaking? How's it going? How's things? How you doing? What's shaking in the happy world of Friday? I guess. Exists. There you go. Um, I kind of wish that I think we're out of ground beef, honestly, because otherwise I would be making me some jerky for this weekend because the wife is taken off out of town for the weekend on some kind of a retreat thing. The 1-year-old I'm babysitting was jamming out. Awesome. That's awesome. I realize my work pass is expired. Tuesday will be fun. I can imagine. Hi, Vespa. What's going on? I finally made a stream. Yeah, I see that you had to jump from one to the other because it was doing the thing and eating your stuff. Got college stuff finally fixed. From the classes I need for this quarter. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, I was actually going to set up Tiki Talk there, but I noticed that upon install, I didn't actually do a check on it, so none of the settings that I had transferred over actually took. Did I hear the wife is going for the weekend? Yes. She leaves in a couple hours and will be back Sunday afternoon. So she's leaving in the middle of a stream and then she gets home in the middle of a stream. So that should be a thing. But yeah, aside that, it's going to be Jasa and I gaming all weekend, I think, is probably how it's going to go. A functioning bath. I didn't know you had a non-functioning bath. Once he's done with snacks, he's going to want to play. That's fair. That is all good. Working on bowling some yarn. I have a chiropractor appointment. I'm kind of envious of that. Heard that Schust is mostly awesome. Mostly. Mostly. Yep. For the amount that he's helped me actually get this machine back to a running state, yes. And speaking of which, you may notice, so I'm striving for a more permanent fix. So if anybody wants to help out, yeah, knock yourselves out. I'm trying to get myself another. Is moistly. Oh God, I did read that wrong. Anyway, I'm trying to get it back to 100% working state. So yeah, there's that. Shoots is the worst. Just ask him. I mean, yeah, you could, I guess. Thanks, Dad. Not according to Discord. Yeah, according to Discord, I have a 2-letter name, and that's about all for now. We're getting there. Why? Because I'm part of the community's default setting right now. Oh, well. It's working. I find yours and Jay's music thing. I keep not finding it and listening to them. I keep not finding it to listen to them. Exclamation Spotify should work. If you do that, that should pop up the link to mine. Really don't like the AK-47 in Starfield. Why did they not put a stock on it? Because it's the year 2330, for one. And second, I didn't realize they had an AK in there. Now I'm thinking... Now I'm going through the list of weapons in my head, and I can't picture an AK. I can find them there. I'm following you there. Oh, okay. So what was the question? Where can I find yours and Jay's music thing? Mine and Jay's music thing. You're gonna have to elaborate on that. I don't know what you mean. Oh, the contest thing. Oh, okay. Mine is where did I put mine? I put mine up on my SoundCloud. I think there's a link in the Discord to it. It should be up in media, partner media sharing, I think. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, the challenge thing. Mine is up in the partner media sharing. It'll take you on a link right to it. Because that would go, yeah, because I put it up on my SoundCloud. And obviously, I haven't had a chance to do anything further with it because, computers, hey. Actually, I cannot complain. Last night, I had the first crash on this machine that I know of since we did the reinstall. I've been super busy. I've been trying to be. But yeah, I had the first crash yesterday, and the reason that it crashed is because all of my music stuff and gaming stuff is on that old hard drive that was failing. So I was in the middle of playing, and I think what happened is the slot decided, nope, you can't find me anymore while I was in the middle of gaming. So, and then it didn't blue screen me, it just kind of locked up and went, ah! So, which is why I'm doing this, so I can get an actual replacement and upgrade to it. And then I don't have to use that slot anymore. And then I can actually put all of my music stuff on there. And then all of the raves will be done straight off a solid state drive. Yay! Because I'm going to have to do a temporary fix for that for the upcoming rave, which again, is postponed again. We went over this, and yeah. Starfield's taking over your computer. That dirty slot. That's right. I'm going to repost it when it's mastered. But that was the point of the challenge, was to have it unmastered, was to show what you could do in 3 hours. But yeah, the master guy, I heard he's kind of procrastinating on everything. Whoops. He's kind of a slacker that way. Ow. But yeah, mine is sloth. There you go. Thank you. That dirty sloth. Yes, it's an M2 hard drive sloth. No. What are you looking at to replace yours? I am looking at a 4 terabyte Samsung solid state. Mostly because I've had Samsungs before. I think I've got one in there right now. I usually have very good luck with them. And I want to get a 4 terabyte instead of, because I'd initially bought a 4 terabyte to put in there. But then the computer would not recognize it, right? So Schutz and I ended up having to do a trade. I took a 2. I took one of his 2 terabytes. He took my 4 terabyte. It works fine for him. Happy birthday. There you go. Have a 4 terabyte. So I put the 2 in there, but the slot is, it's an M.2 solid state, right? So it's like an oversized flash drive. But yeah, I'm looking to actually put in the 4 terabyte that I was initially planning to occupy that place so that I could put the majority of my music stuff on there, a lot of my art stuff on there that I do. Yeah, no. Yeah. I even took it to a tech, and they could not find it. Even though the documentation of the motherboard and the documentation, yeah, Jay, that was the one. The documentation of the motherboard and the documentation for the hard drive says that they are 100% compatible with each other. And even the tech couldn't find the damn thing. I'm only half paying attention. Yeah, that's your default state. Yeah, we literally did everything that we could think of. And we looked up a shitload of other things that we could not think of in order to try and get it to work. Weird, the chat's blurry for me. Stronger glasses. I got nothing. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, we did every damn thing, and we took advice. Have you tried unplugging it? That's right. We had everybody who has a pinch of mosquito shit of technical background throwing in their professional 2 cents. Everybody, trust me, everybody had something to say about it. We tried it all, believe me. So at this point, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy a new SATA drive and be done with it. That's it. That's all I want. I just want to get a SATA drive, get it in there, and get my shit back to a working state, so that way I don't have to worry about, like, this thing gave us Shust and I PTSD, right? After we finished, and I'm not even kidding. After we installed this stuff, I had it stutter for a second, right? Like it went to a black screen, the default no screensaver, you know, the one. It did that, and Shust and I just about shit a brick when that happened, because our first thought was, oh god, and brace for the blue screen, right? Like that's where this thing has got us to. It's just like, oh my god, I don't have a functioning fucking machine. I told them to just kill it and burn it. But yeah, I know. Probably just because phone on your end. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Or it could be uh, stream latency or something along them lines. I can adjust my ability to focus. Finally found enough focus work. Yeah, now I have to put it aside and do somebody else's job for 2 weeks. That's a good time. No, it's not. Yes, indeed. Happy weekend. It'll be a very happy weekend. It's going to be a lot of Starfield this weekend. Let me tell you what. Maybe I'll even stream some tomorrow. It's a busy weekend again, is it? Yeah, Jason and I are taking the weekend off. Did it to me, fun of a rebound one, give it to my cousin. It works great for him. Go figure, right? You're running behind it Saturday. Shut up, future man. That's enough out of you, future boy. More plants missing from around the galaxy. That's right. Our what? Shit. What is the name of our Starfield character? Chaos. Scurious Chaos the 13th. Not scare. Well, scariest. I mean, applies, but right. Another trail load coming up from the hat tomorrow. Then Panda's aunt's coming to visit. Oh God. Yee, family. But yeah, the our wonderful character that we all built, and I haven't touched since we did that stream, obviously, because that character is for the stream, and that's it. So yeah, maybe we will do some adventures with them. I work nights on weekends, bros. I used to. We called it nightclub for a reason. But yeah, giggity goo. But yeah, that should be fun. Because in the meantime, I've still been enjoying the hell out of Starfield. I am currently on New Game Plus playthrough number 4? No, I'm working on 4. Right, because I did 3, and I just hammered through the artifacts, is all I did, and the temples, and then now, yeah, so now I'm on to 4. Yeah, that's where I am. Again, not spoiling anything. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think actually though I'm going to pause once I do the next one, and then actually like branch out and build a whole bunch of stuff and do all of the things. Primarily because the spacesuit looks awesome. I have a new TV. Got it on Tuesday, and it's still in the box. Perfect. Well, TV boxes are nice boxes. I missed that stream too. It happens in the afternoon. Who knows? With the wife gone tomorrow, it may run for an extended period of time. I guess we'll find out. They want to know how you got the name Spaz. I actually got it from a friend of mine. Would you believe it was a nickname that I had handed to me? Did I take my meds? They're sitting here in front of me. I did not take them. We're going to take them right now. Because accountability. And if I did take them, then I'm really screwing myself for later, but hey, at least maybe I won't be in as much pain. Oh, I think the wife and child are home. How can you tell? Well, because I can hear Sabine grunting over there. I got the nickname because when I was DJing in the club, I was like this. Hello, child.
Hi.
How was your little day?
Good.
Good. What's something fun that happened today?
Well, we did an investigation.
Did an investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're doing science, and then our last activity of the day, we were going to investigate who stole Miss Novak's airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Over here. Because we did the other side last time and nobody could see you. Hi, there we go, Crouchy.
I'm tall.
You are tall. Stop growing.
Never.
I axolotl questions. It's true, she does.
Miss Novak's airplane was stolen.
Uh-huh.
And, our biggest suspect is Mrs. T.
Can we not?
Okay.
Yes, Mrs.
I want
T.
to keep it around animals.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. Hi, friend.
Turn the bottle upside down after you take them. Oh, hey, that's an idea.
Oh, yeah, I drew something. One sec, let me go get it.
You drew something? Okay.
Yes.
Man, what a mini Nicky. Yeah.
What did she say? What?
Hey, Jasa, man, what a mini Nicky.
I know.
Right? What did you drew?
I drew this.
You drew this. Okay, what is this?
This is Fantokyo and this is me,
Okay.
also known as Starship.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Are you surrounded by ice cream? Oh no, are those your hands up?
Those are my hands.
Okay, those look like ice cream cones at
These are
first.
strings. They're holding my arms.
Okay. Oh, you're like strung up?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Fantokyo's magic strings.
That seems a little dark.
No, he won't kill me.
Ooh, God, get off me.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Okay. You strapping up to tickle you?
No.
Oh. Because that's what I would do. I would.
He just trapped me for like a moment. So then like. Oh hello.
Oh, hello.
Waves at Jason. Waves back. Just so he could like talk to me for a moment. Yes.
Oh, so to keep you from like bouncing around or running around like you normally do? Is that what we have to do at home?
No.
To get you to
That's
talk
not
to
what I mean. So then I wouldn't run away.
Yeah. I knew what you were saying.
Dork.
Oh, boy. That's funny. If you want to snag a cheap 2 terabyte, I do not. I want a 4 terabyte. I do not want a cheap 2 terabyte. I've had enough of the cheap shit. That's why I'm going with a Samsung. Because I know it and it works well enough for me. And I'm okay with that. The last I saw, the cheapest one on there was... they were on sale for, I think it was $269 or something. It was either $269 or $349, one or the other. But yeah, that's why I'm at cheap. No, not cheap. Looking for a bigger one due to the limited SATA ports on the motherboard. Yeah, $269 because I texted to you. That's right. Right. Yeah, this is like just in case it's not on sale kind of thing. Did you check Canada Computer? No, I did not. Do you have Canada Computer? No, we do not. We have Memory Express. There's like a handful in Edmonton and a handful in Calgary. But honestly, my wife has Amazon Prime, so, you know, ordering it up and having it show up tomorrow without me having to drive an hour, either way. You need 100 terabyte just for all your videos. Don't even get me started on that. God, the amount of backups that I've had to delete because I ran out of space. Yeah. They're kind of the same thing? Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we do have it. See, I did not know that. Yeah, if they're the same thing, then yes. Yes, we do have it. Over here somewhere, and I would have to actually... I could actually look them up right now. Different companies. It was like Future Shop and Best Buy once upon a time. Is that what we're talking about there? Pretty much. Gotcha. Kinda, yes. Well, I mean, if that's the case, let's do Memory Express Calgary, and we will, yeah, sure, why not? I don't want store locations. Memory Express. Hey, let's go shopping. And by shopping, I mean let's... Okay, stop it, please. Come on. Come on, you were fucking working an hour ago. Stupid ass thing. Boop. By the way, I had that up. I was testing on this one because that was something I wanted to talk about. Anyway. Gotta get the rest of my jerky from the smoker. Fuck you. And by that I mean yum. Lucky you. Alright, what are we looking for? We would be looking for SSD and hard drives. And we would be looking for the SATAs or SATA 3s? I think we're looking for those. Yeah, SATA 3s. Yeah, the EVOs. And... Holy shit, 22 terabytes? Good God. Good bloody God. Not the QVO. I would want the EVO, because the EVO is faster. That's too bad you don't live 8 minutes away and can't come get some, I know, right? Yeah, so even up here, like, this is the one that I was looking at that was on Amazon. You know what? Let's have a gander. EVO, SSD. That's good enough for me, haha. And 2 terabyte and up. Okay, so what do we got here? 2, 4. Yeah, the 4 is still 269. So this is the one that I was eyeing up. Is this little bugger right here. So still 269, right? Like that's why I'm way up there. Yeah, because the regular is 379, right? So I didn't even need to put 5. But yeah, this is what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm trying to get so that I can replace. The only thing, because Shoes brought me the extra SATA cords. I just need, and I'm not sure if it comes with it. And I mean, if it doesn't, I can go and pick one up. It's just another power line from the motherboard to the drive. So there's that. But yeah, that's what I was looking at. Is that spicy little nugget there. Because that will absolutely help a guy out. And, sorry, jumping between chats there. Yeah, and allow me to be able to put all my music and shit on there so that I can actually have it accessed from a solid state instead of from one of the externals that I have. So when I work on music projects, it'll run less of a risk of hitting a wall where it goes, I don't want to do this anymore. I have 1 terabyte Samsung EVO that I'm kind of using for it for the moment. Which is, which is great. But I mean, I also have 20 years of accumulated samples and projects and etc. etc. Like, as I was shuffling this shit around the other day, like, I'm moving upwards of 10 terabytes of shit back and forth. It's a good time. Or something. Or some other shit. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Just wanted to share. Guess we kind of got back on that topic a little bit. I have 3 1 terabyte drives. Which is wicked. Good time. Also a long time. That's right. Yeah, ideally, because I would probably want a bare minimum to divide the thing in half. So I'd want a bare minimum 2 terabytes for the amount of like VSTs and samples and all that shit that I have. And I'm probably going to end up doing some pruning of it. Because there's a bunch of shit that I have in there that I haven't used in forever. It's, you know, another case of the ADHD hoarding, right? I might use it at some point down the way. You never know. Caught up on Ahsoka. Nice. Nice, nice. So do you see what I mean about the balance? Eh? How about that? Yeah. You get one, do it right. This is a good point. And then what I will probably end up doing is taking the 2 terabyte that I have in there currently, which is holding a lot of the other backup stuff, or somewhat, and I'll just straight up make that like the game or AI, the AI art generation stuff, or the videos and whatnot. Half of your... How much for the 22? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Let's find out. Let's go, yeah. Let's go back to this and have a gander. How much for the 22? Question mark out of 4. Let's get rid of that. 700, 800, 500. Really? Are you serious? 22 terabyte. Like, how? Holy fuck. Okay, regular price on that is $650. Give me the specs on this thing. Blah, blah, blah. It's only a 512 cache. Oh, it's a spindle drive. It's not a SATA drive. Or it's not an SSD. Yeah. Yeah, it's not an SSD. Which, did I not choose solid state on this, or no? Apparently it didn't give me the option. So yeah, those are spin drives. Mechanical drives have come way down in price. I cannot imagine why. Because solid state is, well, the way to go currently. Still though, 22 fucking terabytes, my god. My god. Like, that's... Why are they so cheap now? Because they're not solid state drives. They're the spin drives. Yeah, because comparatively, they are slow as fuck. Comparatively speaking, yeah, they would be. Oh. Hi, I'm autistic. Text? Sarcasm. You failed again. No, no, no. Yeah. Remember when 1 gig was a lot? Yeah. More terabyte per dollar? Yeah, on a spin drive. That's why. 64 meg was impressive, right? Tone tags are a wonderful thing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Or smirk emojis in my case. Well, hello, Chaos, you wonderful human. I remember games on floppy disk. Like the big 5 and a quarter or whatever. Yeah. Playing the Oregon Trail off of one of those. Oh my god, how did we turn this into aging me so badly. Huh. Police quest, oh my god. Because then RSD will run amok. Yeah, we're not even going to talk about that. Remember coding games, PC magazines. I remember those. You're not old. I'm going to be 47 years old in a month and a half. Shut up. I'm old. Leisure Suit Larry. Ironically coming from Nathan. That's barely prime age. Okay, for somebody else who was able to, I don't know, stand up and walk across the room without being able to fall on their ass, if gravity pulls the wrong way, or if, you know, a dog farts in the other room, maybe then. Maybe then. But considering my current physical state, the fact that I have survived to almost 47 years is fucking astounding. Is beyond mind-blowing at this point. If I make it another 5, I will be in shock. I will be in utter shock. And I'm not even kidding. I wish I was joking about that. My current physical state, let's just say I'm deteriorating at a much more rapid pace than in the past 6 months than I have in the past 6 years. And I'm not happy about that. Everybody wonders why I'm not so present in the Discord. There it is, right there. Then I'll leave you all go head out there and get Panda. Canine flatulence atmospheric disruptions. Yes. Or my house, my wife. Your dad was 47 when you were born. The butterfly effect from the other room. The butterfly effect from across the house. Well, hello.
I don't know what I'm going to do for Juice all weekend, but I don't know what you're going to do for Juice all weekend.
Sweet. Well, that's good to know. Hello, wife. There is no wife here. Too late. We see you. She's stealing the last of my vape juice, and then fucking off for the weekend.
No, here you can have that, but I only have 1 tank for the whole weekend. That's it. That's all I have. This fucking sucks.
You got 1 tank for the whole weekend.
Yeah, and there's no stores around, so it's not like I can just borrow money and go to a vape shop. So.
All right. Well, just take this then.
What are you gonna do?
I'll go fuck myself. Go to a vape store. Just saying. Kind of hard to when she's away in the middle of nowhere.
I'm going to the middle of nowhere. Yeah. I don't have time either.
Huh. Anywho. Did this thing just stop again? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay, so sidetracked. I don't even know where we were, but I guess it's not that important because off topic is the topic. There we go. Oh yeah, canine flatulence, atmospheric disruptions. That's what we were talking about, the important thing. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, because apparently that's got to be a thing, I guess. Oh, well. So this weekend, like I said, looking forward to a whole lot of Starfield playing, which is going to be a great time. In one regard or another. Because if I have to, like, power through the artifact run that I'm currently doing, or if I'm going to stream our little community character, which unfortunately, it's really unfortunate that the interactions aren't as extreme as I was hoping that they would be, or as I had it in my mind. Yeah, it's unfortunate, because that would be just a riot. That'd be a great time if things were like absolutely complete pirate dark extreme for just about every interaction. and you could turn everything just totally on its fucking head. But I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I still love the game. I am loving the hell out of it. Anybody else who's playing it? What are your thoughts on it currently? Red Dead 3 in like 20 years. I can't wait for mods. Mods are already out. I've been taking advantage of mods for it from day one. Still haven't gotten to buying it. Fair enough. Anybody who's on an Xbox, you get it free with the Xbox Game Pass. The built-in mods? Oh, you mean the one, their whole, like, their, what are they calling it now? Their creator cafe or what? No, that's not it at all. I can't remember what they call it. They couldn't even get her. Mother over. Yeah, the mods from yeah, from the PC community, yeah. A bit of a learning curve. Once I get past those, pretty decent, nice. Saying shoots the other day, I love the game, but my learning disability makes it a little more challenging for me, and that's fair. Looking forward to mods. That's the one. The creator kit or whatever the hell it is. Okay, gotcha. Well, so long as, you know, they focus on the updates and whatnot that they have coming, which was very impressive. That even if it is just a small list of, like, I don't know, what, 6 or 8 things or something like that they want to focus on, like an in-game map and shit like that. Even if they stick to something like that for the time being, that's impressive to me. Modders kind of had a leg up. Just a wee. Just a hint. I'll give them that they created something beautiful with the game. They totally did. Right? They totally did. Some of the screenshots, actually, that I've taken in the game that end up on my loading screens. And people that are bitching about loading screens, shut the fuck up. God. Y'all are so entitled. I remember once upon a time we actually had, like, loading screens that lasted 5 minutes. You had to swap from one floppy disk to another. I remember those days. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Yeah. Anyway. That's enough out of me. I call them all to go back to the original Fallout series. Garden of Eden creation kit. Indeed. I remember the Tycoon games in cereal boxes. 22 floppies to install Norton antivirus, which is like the worst antivirus you could possibly get nowadays. Gotcha. Yeah, into Lord Jesus Christ, right? We shook the screen, started drawing again. That's right. Loading screens that never end. Yeah, into Lower Juno. I remember those. Windows was on 13 3-inch floppies. Good God. But yeah, I see what you mean, Beta. Yeah, I see. I never got into that aspect of, like, the whole Fallout or Skyrim or any of that. Right? Like Skyrim, I actually had a well, no, I never actually got a purchased copy of that, to be honest with you. So that's why I never played it. Fallout I have on the PS4, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I would have to check, like, my Epic Games or something like that and see if I have it on there. But it was one of those ones where I, like, got into it for a bit and then ended up sidetracked on something else. That have similar and superscript characters? Ah. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. The 8 discs you need to install base games and Sims. God. Oh, the good old days, huh? And nowadays, you just cloud download everything. Having schoolwork on those hard shell floppy disks. Give Skyrim Fallout next time to go on sale for PC. Modding makes Bethesda games so awesome. I can imagine. No, it's just, it is what it is. Cool kids had to see those shells. Are you gay? What if I was? That's the important question. What if I was? What's it to you? We're gonna do this week, are we? Okay. I had bad service for a minute. That's fair. Or a 3D printed dragon. I'm excited. Nice. Are you gay-ish? Define ish. I recall having to use those cassette tapes and the old god-awful tune. Ah. That's my version. Oh, you put it up on YouTube. Ah. So what if he was asking for a friend? Well, then his friend can sum up some balls and ask me. Looking to collect more music on CD and more DVDs, so I can resist the cloud stream issue and whatnot. Oh, and cloud stream whatnot issues? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Cloud stream issues? There are issues with cloud streaming? Just listening, going, what the fuck is going on? Somebody popped in on YouTube. They're like, are you gay? And I'm like, if I was, what's it to you? First off, that takes a lot of balls to even show up and ask somebody that. Because what the fuck's it to you? Why is it your concern? How does this affect you in your daily life? Right? What I mean, that's this week. That is a very, very touchy subject, given what happened up here in Canada. Just various issues, having things available when you want them and not needing connection to enjoy. Ah. And whatever. But honestly, that would be my question for anybody who, you know, any immature little fuckstick who wants to drop in and do dumb shit like that. What's it to you? What if I am? People are gay. They might be gay in public. If little Timmy sees someone being gay, he might turn gay. That's right. Honestly, this week I'm filled with queer rage. I'm tempted to... So those fuckers my way. I'll give them what for. Yeah. They're going around. Must be the stream flyer. They're going around trying to confront people. Yeah? You confront these nuts. Confront people. People wearing socks with Crocs. Oh my god. Oh, I don't even have... It's not showing the timer. Tell a story
starting with this topic. People wearing socks with Crocs.
Or is the timer hiding behind the... Hold on, we're gonna... Oh, I was hoping the timer was hiding behind there. Apparently, I have to... Remind me later. Put the timer up. Okay. Sorry, I don't have a sound for it, because, once again, Stream Deck. Hey Siri, give me a 3-minute timer.
3 minutes, starting now.
Alright, story time with Harold. We're going to talk about people wearing socks with Crocs. Now, the funny thing is, right now, I can't even lift my leg. Yeah, I'm not even going to show you. I'm actually kind of wearing these half-ass Crocs-looking things. They're kind of like Crocs, but they're offshoots. They're like no-name brand ones. They're like Cricks or something like that. People wearing socks with them? Well, I mean, Crocs have holes in them. And when it's windy out, and they're very easy, especially for somebody my age and my condition, to just slip the things on. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that, especially in the winter, you want to be wearing some socks with them because they have holes in them and that shit gets cold. And especially when you're stepping out in the snow, that's just not a good time. It's not a good time at all because, you know, for us old people, it's just, we have enough problems with, you know, body heat and stuff like that and blood flow and all of that. So what all it's doing really is it's just warming up my my toes there to make sure that, you know, when I do say, that's right, you got to think about the circulation. They're crocodile skinned loafers. That's exactly what they are. Speaking of loafers, so this one time I was making a thing of bread. It was a whole giant batch of bread, and we ended up having to free the bread because, well, it started talking to us. And now it might have been that I was on a lot of peyote buttons and PCP at the time, but that was a very, very, very exciting area of my life. Not area, exciting era of my life is what it was. But yeah, when the bread started talking to me and said, you gotta let us go, man. You gotta let us go. Because it was just sitting there in the bread pan. And what it did was it took the butter knife and it started tapping itself on the head. Now, I'm not really 100% sure that this actually happened or if it was a story that the toaster had told me, which might have been a jealousy thing. Toasters do tend to get a little bit jealous, especially when you put your dick in them, but that's something that Jay would have to tell you about. Mashed potatoes in a toaster is a good time too, but unfortunately it seems to short circuit those little hot wire thingies. Now when they get a little bit warm in the mashed potatoes and you smell that burning potato smell, first off it kind of smells a little bit like a McDonald's, except without all the beeping. Now that beeping, they have that there so that us old people, we can hear when we we want some French fries. We can hear when the damn things are done. So when the little son of a bitch who's like 14 years old working at McDonald's tells me that it's going to take another 7 minutes, I can hear the fucking thing beeping over there. I know, Timmy, that it's done. You go get me my goddamn fries, you little son of a bitch. Speaking of fries, that's something, actually, would you believe that, and this is a true story, I actually made French fries last night and cooked them in the air fryer. Oh, and my time is up. Well, how about that? But basically, that's how I feel about people wearing socks with Crocs. I'm just trying to retrace my steps and how the fuck I even got there. I don't know. Here we are, though. I'd like to thank the bus for dropping that bombshell on me. Love it. Story started in the middle, ended in the middle, but not the middle it started from. And here we are. Here we are. The only way to clean a toaster is to a bath. It's not streams either. Social media being one big dumpster fire of assholes trying to... Yeah, no, it's true. Don't own any. Make sure you whack that bag holding a hammer. Oh my god, I needed that. Well, I mean, here we are. Here we are. 1 hour in. So I'm just trying to catch up on the comments that I was trying to ignore the comments while I was doing that, so that way I didn't get too fired off to the side. Peyote buttons or PCP, 10-year-old chocolate chips from back. Yeah, 10-year-old chocolate chips, that's what they were. Alright. Well, on that note, we have come to the 1 hour mark, so it will be time for us to have a little bit of a self-care break. So let's do that. I need to gather my thoughts because I think my brain may have leaked out a little bit there. But yeah, we're going to do that. Go and get yourself some water, get a snack, go to the bathroom, stand up, have a stretch, do what you need to do. And yeah, we're going to have a little self-care break. We'll be back in just a moment.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Go take care of you. Be right back. Huh, intriguing. Okay, so during that little break, apparently on YouTube they're not hearing any music there. Kick, were you guys hearing the music on the standby or on the Be Right Back there? And are you hearing it now? No? Fucking OBS, Jesus Christ. No music. Okay, apparently we're having a silent day today. Alright, let's, fucking hell. Yeah, because I'm live, it won't let me change anything. Oh no, wait, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Click. Click. There we go. That should. We could all sing together. There you go. Yeah. Thanks, OBS. Appreciate it. All right, perfect. Add 2 stream notes. Not Nick's. Mm-hmm. All right, good to know. Okay, back to the motherfucking kitchen. Okay. I get a substitute from Jay. Oh yeah, the file he sent. Right. Hey, regardless, I made a note. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my little notepad here. It is 59 minutes in for Harold. And I can't hear you now either. What? Are you serious? Well, that sounds like that sounds like it's an issue with your device then. Are you fine enough? Gothic says, yeah. On a file YouTube video. I can make social media too, you know. It's true, you can. I've seen it. Holy shit, it's Gemini! Who has to wait 2 minutes before they can speak, but I'm gonna restart. Alright, good luck. My body double in the kitchen I put off for a good week. I mean, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I have actually a bunch of, I got a bunch of dishes I have to do under there. Started the Freestar Collective quest today. Nice. I kind of enjoyed that one. It wasn't too bad.
I don't want to cry.
Oh god, bud. I would be hard pressed to pick what my favorite quest line is in that so far anyway. I do like the Ryujin one a lot. I do like the undercover pirate one a lot. But yeah, as for a favorite, I'd be hard pressed to pick. I'd be very hard pressed. Didn't do UC or FC or Ryujin quest on the first playthrough. The main story, Sysep Pirate one on the first go. Fair enough. Yeah, on my first go, I primarily did just the main story. I just hammered the main story. Got to the second playthrough where I expanded a lot of other stuff. And then decided, fuck it, I'm going for the third. I was going to power the artifacts and temples. Fourth. I'm on the fourth now, where I'm gonna again power the artifacts and the temples. And then when I hit the fifth, I'm gonna stop. And that's where I'm gonna like really expand. Like set up a whole bunch of outposts, build a whole bunch of ships, try and do as much of the like branched off, you know, way out there. What level are you up to? I think I'm 92 right now. There we go. Hello, Gemini. Finally got this kick thing to work. Hey! Yeah, careful, it likes to eat comments every now and again. We blame that on Pocket because, you know, Pocket having the nom pronouns. Level 87. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm 92 if I'm not mistaken. 91 or 92. I would have to look. Excuse me. Oh boy, I missed your coffee talks. Well, you missed a whole little Harold rant there, so. You're 9 now. I mean, fair enough. Hey, whatever, play the game how you want to play it. Turn on my music. Decided to turn itself on and hijack the sound from my headphones. Perfect. I love when technology works. Poorly. Very, very poorly. I love that. Murr? Who's murring? I play weekends because I get time to zone out. That's fair. Thanks so much. How are things going? They're going. I'll give it that much. They're going. Hopped over. Hey, Gothic, joining the green side. Oh yeah, remember, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to hit that like button for me. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. Actually, Gemini, I have not had much of an opportunity to do any kind of like train updates, even though that was like the whole point. Because when your computer crashes and you have to reinstall Windows on a weekly basis for a month-long period, you tend to not prioritize things like that. In fact, I don't even have Photoshop installed on this computer. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm probably not going to install it once I have, until such point as I have a decent enough storage capacity, which is why I've got this going right now, which we were looking at earlier. Solid state drives. Yeah, I can get one actually for $269, which is pretty goddamn impressive. Thanks, Dan. So yeah, if you want to help a squirrel out, I'm trying to upgrade my solid state drive based on the month-long bullshit stream of problems that we've had with the computer here. Ha. Sorry, brain took a right. That happens. Eh. It's all good in the hood. Welcome to my hood. Alrighty. Well, welcome to the server. It's lovely to have me. Thanks, I made it myself. Sorry, I'm just flipping these all over based on the comment from earlier. Hey, speaking of which, so this is the USB that I have my Windows restoration on. I could probably... Ginwinger. Interesting. Hello. I could probably put this away now that I've got Windows installed again properly. Hey, Roxy. Mwah. Much love to you, Fran. Thanks for helping a squirrel out. Pooter is PETA. Yeah. Very much so. Very much so. But like I said, now it's actually at a state where I've only had one crash in the last... When did I reinstall Windows? Like 2 weeks ago, just about? And now it's over a week ago anyway. Oh, hey, thanks for that too, by the way. Yeah, I still have... Apparently it's still Disability Pride Month. It's really not, but the discount is there, so hey, take advantage of it, because I keep forgetting to take it off, so... The more I fuck up, the more you save. That's a great way to look at it. Honestly, I've only had two things that I've added to it recently, and that's a couple of mugs. One is the DJ Nutsy, and the other one is the Squirrel Field. It's always Disability Pride Month, yes. I mean, from a certain point of view. Yes, I agree with you. Had to Obi-Wan that one for a second. But I've actually got a handful of other things that I started designing. And I'm sure I talked about them last stream, where I was doing, like, you know, squirrel versions of Starfield, because I kind of just started on that whole little trip. And so I've got the Crimson Flock, you know, because pirates and parrots, and that just made sense to me. And I've got the Free Squirrel Collective. You have mental health? Yes, it's poor, but I have it. The health has deteriorated over the years, but yes, it's there. I do have it. It's not fabulous, but it's there. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the United Colonies. And I was thinking I would do something with, like, puppies and kitties or something like that. I don't know. It was just a random thought that I had, and I didn't really go any farther than that. Depression, social anxiety, and low self-esteem. That seems to track. There are, I think, just about everybody in the chat here can probably side with you on that. The squirrel morph? No, I would want to go with something a lot uglier than that. Because, I mean, if I've got the Free Squirrel Collective, then that would put the squirrels as one faction, right? What self-esteem? Can I eat it? Yes, with a side of butter. And then the Crimson Flock being parrots, right? So I'd kind of want to put something different for each one. I don't know why, but that's just kind of like the image that I have in my mind. So I'm trying to figure out something to do with the UC. Meerkatamorph? I don't know. I would want to almost go with something slimier. You know what I mean? That's what I have in my mind when I think of those things. You know, something like some kind of a big disgusting ass lizard. Do you have any tips for ADHD? I have got more goddamn tips than I could shake my cane at, but you're gonna have to be more specific than that. Do I have any tips for it? Yeah, I could broad stroke that and say I could give you the canned bullshit ones of, you know, proper sleep, proper diet, proper exercise, because those are the standards, but those are not always conducive to the lifestyle that many of us have. If you're on meds, remember to take them, which is a problem for the vast majority of us, right? Everybody watched me forget to take my meds today. I took them right here live on stream because I forgot to take them earlier. So like studying, I have brain fog. Yeah, diet is really big for me. Tips for studying? Body doubling is a big one that a lot of us use. Having other people with you, not necessarily speaking or even doing the same thing that you're doing, but having another person present with you can be monumentally helpful. And that doesn't just apply to studying, that can apply to doing chores, to performing a variety of tasks. 29 in college, focus is trash. I think social media fucked up all my attention span. I don't know if those things, I don't know if they fuck up an attention span or if they are kind of like the flip side of that. If because of, and we'll take social media for example, things like TikTok and whatnot, like video games. No, video games don't fuck up, and it's proven. There are studies that have proven this, that video games do not fuck up your attention span. Don't believe the ableist bullshit that was hammered into all of our heads. And that's exactly what it is, because there are studies, it is scientifically proven that video games do not fuck up your attention span. That is not the case, okay? For example, I myself do love me some games. My 11-year-old child does love some games. They're good for depression? They can be. They absolutely can be. Time management though? Yes, which for somebody with ADHD, the problem being that time blindness is a thing. You will get into something, you will become so hyper-focused on it. One of the things we're talking about this week is Starfield, because it just came out recently and there are a lot of people in the community that are playing it. I am one of them. And I am bad for it too. You get into it, and unless you set some kind of an alarm or a timer, or you have something that is going to pull you out of that hyper-focus, you will lose 8 hours as if 15 minutes just passed and you won't know any difference. So yeah, time management is 100% a thing that a lot of us have to struggle with. Right? So, and I could see how in a college setting, and I remember going to college, I was 33 when I went to college. To Sea of Stars lately, also coping with grieving, fair enough. Video games engage your brain to solve problems and more, yes, as well as obviously, you know, controller, the hand-eye coordination, that kind of thing. Logging into Stardew to play one day and being there for 4 hours straight. Things like that happens. Rounds in Sims 4. Okay. WoW Classic, oh god. There was a time sink. Well, that one there, honestly, like, I never got too deep into Classic, but I used to play the original the retail for a very, very long time. And yeah, fucking time sink. You don't talk about time blindness problem. That game was the worst for it. I do know people that do sleep at all barely and live on caffeine. I have no idea what you're talking about. The 8-hour hyperfocus. Oh yes. Oh yes. Well, hey, tomorrow gonna be probably gonna be streaming it on Twitch, provided I can get this thing to connect properly, which it should be fine. But yeah, you know, I know exactly what you mean. They talking about me? No, not at all. Not in the least. And especially when things like achievements. When there are achievements, these are other little things that make your brain go, ba-ding! Yay! It's a happy little dopamine goal. So you want to get all the achievements, right? Living on caffeine medication in spite? Yes, you are. Sorry, after you're trying to get meds and insurance not covering it, start Adderall out of pocket next week. Jesus Christ. Sudden active psych commodity. Yikes. Yikes. I've read interesting studies on meditation. I have a hell of a time being consistent with it, though. There are some people that it works for. I am not one of those people. I have a very, very hard time keeping my mind in a place where meditation is something that I can hang on to. Now, I've got a friend, my friend Alex is a therapist, and he's got a few different methods, and I can't remember them off the top of my head because reasons. But for him, meditation is something just like kind of in the moment, like appreciating things in the moment. So yeah. One more mission, 3 hours later. Shit. Yeah, exactly, right? That was me on the first night for sure. Noodly, what's going on? Not as bad for me as some other games. Having a clock in the game helps. Kingdoms Reborn has no clock. It's easy to lose hours. That's fair. Meditation is not great for us. I have a very, very, very hard time with meditation. Everyone has a hell of a time with meditating. ADHD-wise, trick is to keep trying and getting better with persistence. Yeah, like anything, practice, right? You'll never get really good at something if you don't practice. Consistency is a problem for a lot of us. Is chilling at home instead of being in a football game for school, missing on one of the 4 games this season. Oh, because you're homesick. See, that was a word that I just jumped over for some reason. Mean meditation. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Check time. And it's only been 30 seconds, right? Oh, there's another one. Speaking of time blindness and the inability to keep track of time, right? How many have taken that challenge where you set a timer, you don't look at, or you set a stopwatch, you don't look at it, and you try and hit the button when you think it's been 1 minute? You want to fucking humble yourself. Try that one. The amount of people that hit that button after like 25 seconds or something. Yeah. It's Pop's birthday. Yay. Mindfulness helps me more than meditation. Trying to calm my mind. Oop, there we go. Trying to keep the mind in the current moment and being here and now is a challenge, but doable sometimes. Yeah. See, that's one that's a little more realistic in my case. 1 or 2 from time to time. Deep breath when I get overstimmed. That's just, yeah. Well, for me, a lot of cases, it's dissociation. I lasted 43 seconds. Yeah. You get close-ish, 45 seconds. Yeah. Meditation for some of us would be best done in a green therapy type setting near a creek so you can stimulate all your senses while you relax. I've heard that. Create a playlist for a specific time for meditation. It's unintrusive but gives you a time lapse. That's a good idea, Jay. Yeah, meditation, while it can absolutely be very, very helpful, There are many of us that struggle with it. Me more than a lot, apparently. But yeah, it is a thing. It's absolutely a thing that can be helpful, that a lot of people do swear by. It's just getting into a state or getting into a situation or creating an environment where that can happen can be incredibly trying. It's the same thing, to flip that, it's the same thing for hyperfocus, honestly, right? Hyperfocus is not on the Switch. God, I wish it was. But if you can get yourself into an environment, a headspace, a situation where you can set it up so that odds are it's going to kick, then fucking A, Bob's your uncle, right? I can do that in many cases when it comes to working on music projects. But it doesn't always work, and God, I wish it did. When you found the right med, did it help your depression by chance? No, because I'm also on an antidepressant. It's like Satan's armpit here. I do like to go out in nature by myself and soak in it. Fair enough. Absolutely, but it does make other symptoms of ADHD hiding more present too. Exactly, which is why, hi, I'm autistic. You know, because the ADHD med, Vyvanse, it controlled a ton of the ADHD symptoms and whatnot. The fun little features, it got them under control, and then the tism crept out and went, hey, bet you didn't know I was here. And yeah, it turned out I didn't know it was there. And don't focus on the meditation itself. That one is a giant check mark right there, which is, again, something else that I struggle with immensely, is focusing on the fact that you are meditating. Focus on a tree or a forest or a brook or something in your brain. If you break off, go back to picturing whatever you were trying to imagine. I like that. If that works for you, Jay, that's fantastic. And hopefully, this here can work for other people as well. Many of us have a sequence trigger when it comes to the most hyper-focused. Never comes, yeah. Finding the right ADHD med can help with depression, in as much as getting a better grasp on your day-to-day can really help you feel better when efforts feel less futile, it's less depressing. That's true. Again, it's a case of different meds, different people, different brains, different chemistry, yada yada, right? Some ADHD meds are antidepressants. Yes, Wellbutrin. My wife is on it. She started taking that for her anxiety and depression. And lo and behold, it got her fucking ADHD a bit under control. So, there you go. You found something to help your ADHD ass pay attention to your monies. They sell finance planners on Amazon. Nice. How long have you had it? I only ask because I know how well it would work for me. And the answer is it wouldn't. I actually have, I have to have an entire spreadsheet that shows me, which, fuck, I haven't touched in like a month and a half, honestly. Probably because I know where my finances are at and it really hurts my feelings, so I didn't want to look at it. Oh, boy. Some cases, taking care of the dopamine, serotonin takes care of itself. Maybe. Stratera's NDRI, if memory serves. Yes. Yeah, Stratera is a non-stim. And I believe it's an NDRI. Tism took the wheel and I got medicated as well. Now typing out the funny thing I wrote. Again, because spoons. That's fair. I'm eating my own comments again. Stop doing that, Pocket. Jesus. Focus on fire, earth, wind, water. Nice. Cool. Again, if that works for you, fucking A. Awesome. Awesome. I would, because obviously I did. When it came to me trying to calm my mind and meditate in order to go to sleep, I ended up having to jump between, and this is gonna surprise nobody, the Jedi Code, the Sith Code, and the Mandalorian tenets. Because of course I fucking did. Because of course. This is a big day for Nolan. Assessment time. Teacher last year wrote me up some info. Nice. Earth, Wind, and Fire's on tour? Yes. Looks out in the bag with all the text on their face. There's a picture of my mind that is not going to walk away very quickly. I had a cat doing a parrot thing on my shoulder because I'm sick and it was hurting. Cookies are Pocket. Yes, Pocket does love the comments. Num num and more num. That's all I gotta say about that. Then I manifested a mental image with that. Oh, you totally did. You totally did. Like half cartoon. It was pretty great. Huh. Interesting. I can't meditate a lot of time. No, me either. I have music, then I just vibe. Nowadays, I listen to music in order to get to sleep. Like, long time ago in a galaxy far... No, not that one. Right, a long time ago when I was younger. I used to, and now I currently do again, listen to comedy sketches that I've heard 100 times. Right? Because it's a voice in the background, and because I've already heard it, I already know what the punchlines are, right? So I'm not paying that much extra attention to it, right? I know what's going to be said, so I can just have it as background noise. The other one that I've been listening to a lot lately, some of you may see it if you see in the Discord, if you happen to catch my Spotify list. One, Jasa's phone is away for repairs. We're getting the battery replaced on it. So Jasa has been using my Spotify. So I've been using a... I love ducks. Perfect. Jasa has been using my Spotify playlist. So they're like... It's like a playlist of 5 or 6 songs. And they're little... they're game songs that she really enjoys. But then after that shuts off after a while. When I go to bed... you may see if I'm online and you catch my Spotify list. It's either going to be comedy sketches or it's going to be the Starfield soundtrack lately.
Squirrel.
You have 10 seconds to grab something.
Draw that mental image. Draw the mental image. Oh my god. Okay. All right. See, I haven't prepared for this. Oh hey, here's an old one that I did. All right. Here's the what we're gonna do. Because the timer on this thing is broken, so I'm going to have my phone make a timer for me. I just need to get a goddamn pen. Hey, there we go. Look at that. It's a pen. All right. Hey, Siri, give me a 1 minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
All right. So this is the mental image that I had. Okay, so here's Pocket in a fort. This is going to be, like, super bad, terrible. And, like, oh god, it's gonna be so bad. Just bear with me here. And you're inside the fort. And you've got, like, letters. Yeah, this is one of those ones that would take normally more than 60 seconds to do. Okay. Vowels are extra tasty. Okay. Yeah, okay, try and follow me on this one. All right? Try and follow me on this one. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got Pocket in the fort, right? Numbing on comments. Now, these lines here is you going, nom, 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 nom. You can see that I've written on the side there, you know, nom, 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 nom. And just eating comments and, like, the letters are, like, falling off your face kind of thing. Like I said, there's only so much a guy can do in 60 seconds. So, yeah, there you go. Just terrible. Just terrible. Let me just catch up on that one there. Sometimes put on YouTube Shorts. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes if I don't want to interrupt, like if Jason's playlist is still playing and I don't want to interrupt it, then I will actually put on YouTube on my phone and I will go to a playlist there and just have that loop for me instead. That's exactly what it is. Now Pocket has eaten my comment. The guy better be at least 60 seconds of effort. It's all about the effort. That's all I can tell you there. Okay. There's just checking on the tube of you over there. But anyway, yeah, there was my see, and this is where it really pisses me off that once again I can't hear OBS because that alert popped and I can't hear it. So like I have to really catch it, right? I have to visually catch it, otherwise I'm gonna entirely miss it, and then I'm gonna feel like an asshole because I've done that in the past and it really sucked. And then I felt really bad, and that's not a good thing. Anyway, those of you that enjoy the Stream Loots cards, like I said, I added a whole bunch of the Starfield ones that they came up with to my personal collection. So if you guys want to take a shot at that, exclamation loots should get you there. And then when I'm playing Starfield, Chaotic Squirrel Field, then you guys can get me to do dumb shit there, like, you know, go talk to a random NPC for no reason, or go off and off my character. Because why the fuck not? CB Holly and Princess goes to the Butterfly Museum, repeats on tablet. B. Dylan Hollis runs on YouTube. Hey, that's a good one, actually. I never thought to use him on YouTube. Because I love his TikTok recipes, right? His 1 minute short ones. That was actually a cookbook that I wanted to look into. Was the cookbook that he came up with, right? From all of those old timey. If you don't follow B. Dylan Hollis on TikTok or whatever platform, fucking do it. Do it. It is so funny, right? Right? Like the most flamboyant, amazingly flamboyant character. I swear to God. Tasting History. Is that the name of the book? Just absolutely flamboyant character. You cannot help but watch that and smile. Right? But, and cooking recipes from, like, days of old. Just super simple, just ridiculous recipes, some of them. Right? Of course I can't think of one off the top of my head, but just like the simplest of ingredients. Another YouTuber does old-timey my recipe. Really? Cool. Cooking Yesteryear is is that what it is? Cooking Yesteryear. Right. Regardless, that's a book that I need to get my hands on. Honestly, I think it would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, just some of the things that, you know, like from you know, 1922, you know, poor man's meatloaf or whatever. And it's just like some of the ingredients on there, you're thinking, how can this possibly work? And it's only like 4 or 5 things usually. And you're like, how the fuck can this work? And it turns out that, according to him, it works. You watch a lot of cooking YouTube. I do every now and again. It depends on what I'm trying to make. It's a pumpkin spice cookie recipe that only has 2 ingredients. That's insane. That is crazy. But yeah, like, you know, you gotta, if you're not following B. Dylan Hollis, you got to. You cannot help but watch and smile and just like, you know, crack 2 egg. just ridiculous. Duncan Hines spice cake mix and pure canned pumpkin. Eggies, yeah, the eggies. And moo juice. Yeah, the moo juice. That was one that I grew up on. It was moo juice and cackleberries is what my grandfather would call them. Which, again, in and of itself, ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Duncan Hines. Fuck, why is that a name that I have not heard in forever? That's one of those names that, like, you grew up on, but now I'm just not familiar with it. Right? The blind baked pie shell. Don sunglasses knocks the thing over. Oh my. Well, I want to let me add people, right? I think that's a YouTube thing. I'm not sure if YouTube allows for that. I don't recall, honestly. It's funny, too, because I just saw a Streamloots bot alert pop up in the chat. But for some reason, once again, it's coming through on Twitch, so you guys aren't seeing the Twitch. I'm not on Twitch right now. I'm not. It's just the bot is firing off messages to Twitch right now for some reason. He's done some odd ones. I think it was like a Coke pie. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Or I saw that I got that. Maybe you have to at and spell it. I don't know. You would have to ask Jay. So I'm pretty sure it was Jay that did it. But yeah, I think I saw the one he did with the Coke pie, which struck me as like so weird. But I also recall when I was working in the clubs, when I was managing a sports bar, there was one of the servers. Was it one of the servers? No, it was one of the other DJs. Had put together, I think it was a cola pie, a root beer, or a cola cake, a root beer cake, and a Dr. Pepper cake. That's what it was. And it was fucking amazing. Just astounding. So the way to see how many stream points we have. I think it's exclamation points. I don't recall. If Jamie was here, Jamie would be able to tell you, because Jamie does all of those. Yeah, points. There you go. That sounds delicious. It was so good. My favorite, actually, was the Dr. Pepper. Points on Kick. It's points through the bot. So Vespa, if you do it there, it'll probably show you, because it accumulates per platform, but it does it through the bot. I'm rich. That's right. Yeah, Polar Bear Mama, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is in the lead. I haven't looked. I'm rich. Yeah, we just got to figure out how we can get you to spend those damn things. But I think the way it is, I don't know, we'll have to see. Oh, maybe it's not. It's because I don't shut up. No, it's not based on interaction. I think it's time-based. Spend points? No, it's exclamation buy, and then store, and then whatever I have in the store. For which, right now, I think it's just a Posy Talk and water. Now you're going to make me look. Way to go, Chris. I don't know, I just felt like blaming you, Chris. Buy store water. No, I don't think that's it. Okay, Botrix. Logic Live Panel Bot, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Chatbot, blah, blah, blah. Commands tiers, it's under, they call it loyalty. And I'm on the wrong platform. Bear with me a sec, we'll get this figured out. Okay, loyalty. I missed the points I had on Twitch. I had almost 10,000. Which I would have... if you can give me a screenshot, Vespa, of exactly how many you had, I can just transfer them over. Came to watch your lo-fi and set up for stream. Forgot you were streaming, even though I'm lurking on. Yeah, exactly. It's funny, Lady Z, that you say that, because I was talking with Shoost about this just before the stream. I noticed as soon as I hit start stream, and then I went to my YouTube page, that the lo-fi was not playing, right? So my first thought was, oh shit, did I just kick that one off? Which I shouldn't have, because I have two different stream keys set up for it, right? But I also have a new provider, which is cheaper, that I go through for the lo-fi, right? So, I have to go through, I have to get a hold of them and be like, okay, so why the fuck is it not on right now? Because they claim a 99.9% uptime, right? Just like all of the other ones. So I have to get a hold of them and be like, okay, why the fuck is this offline? Because there is this much reason it should be offline if I am streaming, right? Because the other day Wednesday when I did it, it was still online. When I went into my to check the live. There was 2 of them. So I need to know, why the fuck did you take it down? Right? I'm going to be pissed because I don't even have a full month that I have been with them. So if they took it down and claimed that I haven't paid for it yet, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. I'm going to absolutely lose my shit. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so I have got a Hydrate for 200 points, and I have the Posy Taco, which I put in there for 5,000, only because I just put it in there for test purposes. But okay, so I think it is. Now, Chris, if you seem to be the one who wants to try this out. Exclamation buy store hydrate. Try that for me. Oh, or exclamation hydrate. No, that's not from the store though. Is that how that works? No? I swear I will get this figured out one day. Or I'm just going to end up getting frustrated and going back to Twitch. Yeah, you should have more than enough. What the fuck? You only have 200? Seriously? I disagree. No, you have 2450 according to this. Read previous comment. Buy store hydrate points. Chris has 250 points. Yeah, you should have more points than that. You should have far more points than that. Buy hydrate. Damn it, Jamie, where are you when I need you? Jamie had, I swear to God, Jamie had the entire fucking manual. I had a hell of a lot more points on the other kick count because I can't use back because I have no clue how many points I have there. Did you have to make another kick account? Because if that's the case, I did not know that. Oh, you did? Oh! Oh! Why? Okay, yeah, I see you on there. Alright. Yeah, no, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that now. Remind me after the stream here, and I will do a transfer. Same with you, Vespa. If you can figure out how many points you had over on Twitch, I can't tell. If you go to my page on Twitch, and if you click the chat tab, it should show you down at the bottom there, just as if you were in a stream. It should show you. Worst to worst, check tomorrow, because I'm going to be streaming Starfield on there. Have you open on 3 different freaking tabs? I love you, Lady Z. You're the best. Okay, 15. Sorry, I'm just going to add that as a note, actually, since you just reminded me. Get a hold of the new provider and be like, what in the cinnamon toast fuck is going on with you guys? Actually, can you see if I am subbed on my other account? Checking. Yes. I can see that you are. Effective Monday. Effective last Monday. So in a screenshot? Yes, please. Just DM it to me on Discord. Sorry, because, you know, I want to be fair and honest and all of that shit, right? You utilizes voice mod. No, I don't. Not currently. Mine was last Monday. I'm sorry, I seem to have missed that. Yeah, yours was last Monday. Or use it during Chaotic Starfield. That works too. That works too. Actually, what I may do, maybe I will. Oh God, that's something I would have to do tonight. Maybe I'll set it up for a bunch of channel point redeems for Starfield. Maybe. That's an idea. What time? 2 or 2:30 tomorrow, my time. Same time that I start here. 2. Sorry, just trying to get my notes together here so I know who to scream at later. DM it to me on Discord, please. By far the best way to get a hold of me is either, if you don't text me directly, is to DM me on Discord. Oh, hi there! It's a Mad Moose! Hi, boyfriend! What's going on? What's up with you, my man? I heard my tie's tomorrow. I could wear a tie. Wait, I am a tie. Son of a bitch. I'm trapped. Anyway. Sorry, brain went way the fuck out there. I'm sick? What the hell? What's going on? Why is my boyfriend sick? Why you sick, boyfriend? Yes, you are a tie. Yeah. See my Discord name. Thanks, Heather. Shoost and I had a system for this. Got me a gnarly cold. I was actually, funny story, which I will try and get to here. Cross my fingers, moves. Shoost and I had a bit of a system for this because of like the point differential between Twitch and the Botrix. So I'm gonna have to talk to him and just double check what we had there. Because I know that if somebody was like close to VIP or something and they were saving up for VIP, I just gave it to them on Kick. Or if they were trying to save up for like Streamloots cards, then I just ended up redeeming those for the Streamloots cards instead. So there's that. Moose got me a gnarly cold. Okay, so I got up this morning and I had to take Jace to school, right? And according to Kick, I've been banned. Did you get timed out or something? Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a second. Yeah, I got up this morning and it was like my car was fucking frost covered and all that shit. And I could feel it, like the runny nose from like the cold weather. I was saying last night, I could smell the winter. I hate this time of year when you can smell the winter in the air. Many of my fellow Canucks will know that one. Okay, stream, let me see here. Mod actions. Filter. And users. Sorry, normally this would be a thing that I would worry about after the fact, but if my moose is banned over here, I want to see why. Maybe it was because we don't have the timeout for like 13 seconds kind of thing. It just straight up bans you and then unbans you when you do a timeout. So I wonder if somebody was fucking around and did a timeout on you and then forgot to like undo it. My actual account is... Oh! How the fuck did you manage that? What did you do to earn that fucking glory? I smoke winter in the air. I hate it. I hate it. Oh God, Moose. You got story time for me here. What the hell did you do to get yourself banned? Oh my God. Haven't a clue. I logged in once. Huh. What didn't he do? I mean, there's that. I mean, it's Fabio De Musi. I mean, we wouldn't expect any different. Your voice got quiet? Again, I think that's something on your end, because I didn't touch anything. You logged in once and watched my stream, and then your account got banned. I didn't think Kick banned anyone, the outlandish shit I've seen people get away with, right? On Discord is a screen cap. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. What in the fuck? Wow. That's hashtag impressive. Phone must be weird again. I was hearing you just fine. Yeah. I don't even know how to get to the moderation screen. Are you on your phone or your computer, Nate? Maybe that's something I'll talk to you about after, too. There should be a little thing down at the bottom of your chat. I think. God. So look at this. We're dealing with tech issues today on Kick. Because why the fuck not? Alright, I see me. Am I still muted? Yes, I'm still muted. Okay. Okay, so if you go down to the gear thingy, muted users, banned users, pop up the chat, right? Is there a way to actually get into? I don't know. Shoest, are you lurking somewhere? He would be able to tell better than I would. But I was sure it was down in the gearbox thingy. I don't know, because I don't mod for anybody else over here on Kick. Checking. No, that's the Opera settings. I don't know. That'll be something else we'll have to investigate in a bit here. So let me just add this to my notes. Kick modding. What else? Points transfers. I see 5 people in the band list. Is any of them Moose? I don't think it would be. Band users. Yeah, I see all of them. Huh. Doesn't look like it. No. Wow. That's impressive, Moose. I don't know what the fuck to tell you there, buddy. I don't know what the hell to tell you. Off topic, because that is the topic. I noticed, Moose, that you've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. How are you enjoying that? Because those seem to be the big ones right now. It's either Starfield or Baldur's Gate. Moose is, again, the source of all problems, of course, right? How are you enjoying Baldur's Gate? Because that's, for me, that's not necessarily one that I would be getting into a whole lot. It's just, I mean, I'm not saying it's not my style. It's just I prefer Stars over Dragons, honestly. Geeky girl, what's going on? But yeah, how are you enjoying Baldur's Gate? I've heard a lot of fantastic things about that game. But again, too, that I think that would that's one that I would compare kind of to Skyrim. But I did enjoy Skyrim, so taking a brain break from the D&D Hyperfocus for a moment. Thought I'd say hi. Well, I appreciate you, Geeky Girl. Wonderful as always. Thank you very much. I'm loving it. Yeah, you're enjoying it? Excellent. Well, that's good. See, I think it was Amber who was also playing it, really got deep into it for a while there, and I think was also enjoying it. Was it Chaos that I was talking about this with? Might have been Chaos a couple of weeks ago talking about Baldur's Gate. I don't remember. Chaos, I don't know if you're still lurking. Were you playing Baldur's Gate 2? I don't recall. I wasn't super sure about it at first due to the style of game and storyline is incredible. Awesome. Awesome. Well, correct me if I'm wrong here. Did you play like Knights of the Old Republic? Like the old one? Where it was every time you went to do a move, it like paused and you chose what you were doing, kind of, not necessarily in real time, but you know, pause time. You did not. See, I played that, and this game kind of strikes me this way. Is it like that? Kind of in that true D&D fashion, because it, you know, it's supposed to be like this super D&D representative game, where it's like you will select your actions or whatever it is, your combat, whatever the fuck, and then it does it. Anybody else who plays Baldur's Gate, let me know. Because again, yeah, I haven't played it, but I was pretty sure that's what I had seen, unless I saw that was a different game. My brain lies to me about shit. Hashtag mood. Sorry for calling all of you out there, but my brain lies to me about shit. Anybody else? And before we go to another self-care break, I'll throw another quick reminder. Hey, if you want to help a squirrel out getting a brand new solid-state hard drive that I can get rid of this one that still I haven't had a blue screen since we reinstalled, knock on wood, and everything else. But yeah, I'm trying to replace the need to even have that in there. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Heather. The audacity of the call out. Fuck are you? You forgot where you were? Haha. That's all I gotta say to you about that. I love it. Anywho. Alright, it's that time. Time for another self-care break. Because we've reached another topish of the hour. At least according to the clock on my OBS anyway. Not by the actual time. So, we'll give you another half hour or so. But first, we're going to have another self-care break. So get yourself some water, get a snack. Get up, have a stretch, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Self-care time. We'll be back in just a moment. Alright, it was a short one. I'm okay with that. Hopefully I didn't fuck everybody up. Good luck, Angie, running the Red Mile. That one is an interesting little one. I wonder if they fixed that. The first time I tried to run the Red Mile in Starfield, it bugged out for me. It didn't allow me to, like, talk to her. What I ended up having to do was, like, load a previous save and then go and talk to her and then tell her that I wanted some more time before running it, and then go back and talk to her and say, okay, let's do it. Because otherwise it bugged out on me, so I hope they fixed that. Maybe they did that in the last little patch. I don't know. But yeah, best of luck to you. Giggity giggity goo. Sorry, my brain is stuck on... I don't know what it's fucking doing right now. I think the meds are actually kind of kicking in. So, yay. Now it's like, okay, planning out all of this shit. I'm looking at my to-do list here that I've been accumulating and trying to think to myself, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But, so the one thing that I did kind of want to touch on, we'll swap over to that, was this whole, did anybody hear about this? That Kick actually announced their creator incentive program, which is a paid wage to stream. Shuts the fuck up, that damn woman talks a lot. Yes, she does. But yeah, Kick actually put out their creator incentive program. There he is. But the problem is, because I'd fucking be all down for this. But the problem is, if you scroll down and take a look at what their expectations are, a 126 for your average viewers, right? I got nowhere near that. I never had that at my peak on Twitch. 239 gifted or direct subs. Again, I have nowhere near that. Unique chatters per month. Nope, nowhere near that. And streamed hours per month. Well, I mean, not at this moment, but it's something that could be done. But I mean, the fact that they're actually offering this to people now is holy shit impressive. But I mean, by this point, if you already have 126 for your average viewers, and you have a minimum of 239 for your subs, you're already making, where's my calculator? I already did this. You're already making over $1,100 a month based on their cuts, right? So you're already kind of fucking kicking it. Haha, see what I did there. You're already doing pretty well. Donut Mill Donuts, lucky son of a bitch. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. And hey, Lavender, how you doing? But I mean, the fact that they're even rolling something like this out is in and of itself pretty goddamn impressive. So there's that. But yeah, I briefly wanted to touch on that. That's why I pulled it up earlier before we started looking for hard drives. Again, want to help us scroll out? Hey, I'm trying to buy a new hard drive to replace the one that I had previously bought and can't use because my computer wouldn't recognize it, and now Shoost has a new hard drive, and the one that he gave me, the slot doesn't like it because my motherboard is fucking piece of garbage. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Exclamation donate. Doing well, did some baking while waiting for hurricanes. Well, holy shit. There's a thing. Nope, not this one. Wow. How many fucking accounts do you have, Chris? You know what? Don't answer that. At least the SSD is staying stable. Yeah, I have no problem. Baking up a storm. Oh my god, I see what you did there. That was terrible, and I love it. Reminder to anybody on YouTube, if you're watching over there, be sure to give the video a like for me. Thank you very much. Appreciate ya. But yeah, like I was saying, it only had one crash so far, and it wasn't a blue screen. It was while I was gaming, and I couldn't find the data for the gaming because that's the drive that it's on right now, and then it went, and then puked, and died on me. But it's only happened once, so knock on all of the things, and cross all of the digits. Live along with prostitutes, never mind. And that was the M2, not the SSD, and we were expecting that. Yep, I did see that coming, right? We talked about that. But the SSD works fucking beautifully. So I can't complain about that at all. And as my wife had pointed out, my computer, I don't know if you guys can tell, if you pay attention to that kind of thing, but the fan on this thing, it is running so quiet right now. it is running super quiet compared to how it used to. It wasn't as bad as, say, Gothic's when they turned on their computer and it sounded like it was gonna fucking fly out of London and go land at LAX or something. I pointed that out when we first installed the thing. Yeah, and that was the first thing that my wife had pointed out afterwards. Yeah, that's what it was. You want to know something? Jesus Christ. Such a great feeling to finally be us on YouTube without having to worry about X. It's nice. I'm not sure I understand the context, but are you talking about using a handle? Or maybe I don't want to know. Sorry, I apologize if I ask too much. Maybe I'm just being nosy over here. It's one of those days. I'm all over the goddamn place today. And I'm okay with that. But hey, at least I gave the bus a good laugh. One orange creamsicle, one raspberry Bismarck. How do you like those orange creamsicle ones? Those are fabulous too, aren't they? But those raspberry Bismarcks, oh my god. Just so yummy. But the orange creamsicle is high up on my list. I love the donut mill. I do not regret the fact that you guys live so fucking close to the donut mill. That's one of those like inner happiness. I could be like so happy for you, right? Different handles so we don't have to worry about our ex harassing. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna get so fucking fat. Hey, you can catch up to me. Goddamn mobility and lack thereof. Fuck. Just fuck. That's all I gotta say about that. Also, reminder, Squirrel Squad for life. What is delicious? He's talking about the donuts at this local donut shop that we have. And Shoes lives like 2 blocks away from it. Warm blanket of anonymity. For as much as you can have online, yeah. But I'm happy for you, Lav. But yeah, the orange creamsicle, that's another like guilty fucking pleasure favorite of mine. I love orange creamsicles. I love orange creamsicle fudge. And I love orange creamsicle donuts. And orange creamsicle cake. Just give me the fucking creamsicle goodness. Num. I'm like Pocket over here. Nom nom nom. Give me all the things. Jam them in my pie hole. Or cake hole. Or donut hole. That could get real dirty real fast. Anyway. It may beat out the Bismarck for me. It's up there. They're neck and neck for me, man. I love them. I absolutely adore them. Hot buttery biscuits. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, Shoes, I don't know if Nate is still kicking around, but we were talking about the mod screen. I don't know if you talked to him in Discord or whatever. If there is, because, again, I told him I don't mod for anybody here on Kick, so I have no idea. So I wouldn't know how to access, or if you access, or any of that shit. So that's a conversation you might want to have with him. Because I know nothing. I'm like Jon Snow. I'm using it right now. Yeah, well, Nate, you're going to want to talk to him then. What about Jake? Huh? Do I have to? No. No, you don't. What about Jay? When Jay was on here, did I use a mod screen? I'm sure I did, actually. Well, fuck. Yeah, but that was very short-lived, and I forget things, so there's that. I legit don't remember. Showing you how to get the mod screen in the past. Yeah. Well, and apparently I forgot. Memory and shit. Yeah. Completed a red mile. Cakewalk. The micro gun. Nice. Nice, nice. Was that thing you said about your memory? I don't remember. I don't remember. I forget things when put on the spot. Oh, I totally do as well. Sorry, I've got this one little fucking no-see-em little wannabe fruit fly thing because, again, my wife and the goddamn plants up here. So, of course, they love and fucking thrive in those goddamn things. But I've got one that I'm contending with right now. And I have to wait until he gets at a good spot in my vision here where the screen background is good enough that I can see him so that I can fucking squish his ass. It's when you get through the UC Vanguard questline. But do you get that every time, or do they give you a different weapon every time? Because I don't recall. Legitimately, I don't recall what I got at the end of that one. Because I have a couple of my favorites that I stick to. And again, depending on what... I'm still working on weapon skills. But one of my favorites is the AA99. The sniper rifle. That's one of my favorites. And the Orion. When I went to Londinian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's random. Don't quote me on that, but I'm relatively sure it's random. Time to go and take care of everyone's least favorite part of baking dishes. Anyway, leaving the stream up. All right, Lavender, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And good luck with your dishes. That's something I have to do afterwards, too. That I am definitely not looking forward to. Which I'll be doing that in about 15 minutes or so. AA99, not a sniper. Automatic? For some reason, that one comes up. Yeah, I think maybe it's one of the ones that I have quick saved. One from the Crimson Fleet quest line is even more OP. Again, I think a lot of these they're random. Right? You get random, like their loot table, I think, is random. But, you know, you may get like legendary ones, or the way that they have it set up, you know, you get the regular or the refined or the advanced, and there's one more in there. But it's the advanced that is the most powerful. I hate cleaning the toilet in the bathroom, but somebody's got to do it. True. It ain't gonna be me. This one is specific to a character, so I know you get it every time. Okay. Cool. Again, these are things that, you know, with the game still being as new as it is, still things that we're learning. There it is. Thank you. Calibrated, refined, advanced, and superior, which, yeah, is for armor. That's right. I know that the advanced, when it's weapons, yeah, there's your regular with nothing on it. Then there's calibrated, refined, and advanced. And then superior for armor, yeah. But I know the advanced for weapons. Oh my god, I had a fucking sniper rifle that I got as a quest reward. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But it was just like... I popped so many heads with that thing. Hope scrubbing bubbles for the toilet, it makes it smell pretty. That's fair. 7 achievements away from completing 100%. Good job. I still have a few to go. Again, right now, like I said, I'm on... Okay, so I did the first one, then I was on the New Game Plus, where I kind of expanded a whole bunch of shit. Then I said to hell with it, and I did the third run through where I just did artifacts and temples. Now I'm on the fourth, where I'm just doing artifacts and temples again. And then on the fifth one, that's where I'm gonna stop and do the big find as much as I can, do all of the side shit. Because even though on the second one I did a lot of the side shit, honestly, I love the spacesuit for the fifth one, so that's why I'm gonna stop there. I do not like the draping. That bugs me. It's like, okay, I'm not a fucking wizard. Like, stop. I may have some wizard-like abilities. I am not a goddamn wizard. Never picked up a hard target rifle when they were around. Keep wanting to get one. Not one drop. Not one vendor. And one since I decided to get one, huh? That's one of those keep looking things, right? But I know what you mean. See, there I go back to being a fucking dork talking about games again. I just love that game so much. I'm having such a good time in that game. And I hope everybody else who is playing Starfield, along with us, is having a great fucking time with it. Like I was saying in the last stream, a lot of these super nerdy aspect of it, like some of the things that just really fucking just tickle my brain with happiness, are the time differentials based on the rotational period of each individual planet and moon. Shit like that, just, it makes me so happy that they would put something like that in there. Something realistic like that, right? Just makes me so happy. But again, that's me and the fucking, you know, the space special interest. I can finally go see a Cairo next week. Well, I'm sure that'll tickle more than your brain. I haven't had a chance to go see a Cairo. I focus on Final Fantasy 14 right now. No time for a new game. That's fair. That's totally fair. When it comes to games, man, whatever works for you, right? Don't yuck somebody's yum. If somebody wants to sit and play fucking Minecraft all day, every day, power to them. Don't yuck somebody's yum. If that's what makes them happy, then knock yourself out. 2.5 months overdue and you're feeling it. Yeah, well, did you make an appointment with the guy I told you to check out? I know we haven't talked about this. Minesweeper all day, there you go. Hey, if that's your fucking thing, do it. If that's what makes you smile, fucking play Minesweeper until your fingers bleed. Whatever. Do it. Or in the cases of like Annie, Red Dead. You know, I know Annie loves the Red Dead, so there you go. I play Minesweeper sometimes to relax. There you go. Because we didn't know. That's fair. That's totally fair. But, like I said, he takes insurance too, so. So, yeah. And based on your guys' fucking insurance. Lucky you. Gotta run, eat dinner, have a good one. Alright, Dan, I actually have to be bouncing off here right away too. Because I have to get some dishes going. Actually, Jason and I have dishes to do. And then I'm going to make us Sam burgers tonight. Because I still have burger patties, but we don't have any burger buns. So we're doing it with bread. Because why the hell not? So we call them Sam burgers. Said that before. People are like, to relax? I'm like, yeah. It's a logic puzzle. Yes, it is. And if that's how your brain relaxes, then great. Bye, boyfriend. So I guess since Jay doesn't seem to be streaming anymore, I guess I'll incorporate. Hey Jay, I'm stealing your shit. Deal with it. Well, kind of. Just mostly the bit about self-care, right? Since you guys are talking about it. Self-care is what makes you and your brain happy, right? So do it. If that is what makes you happy, playing logic puzzles makes you happy, then fucking knock yourself out. Get reimbursed with money matters. Touche. Fair enough. Anyway, yes, I am going to get out of here. So, I will see you guys tomorrow over on Twitch playing some chaotic Starfield. Maybe not so chaotic, but at least we're going to play some goddamn Starfield. How about that? So for now, thank you everybody for being here. Remember, if you guys want to help a squirrel out, yeah, and get a solid state fucking drive, that'd help me out. I make the joke to my kids, speaking of my childhood, we have to use bread. It's true. Self-care time is so rare lately. Well, I hope you can take advantage of the self-care time that you do get. So in the meantime, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself, take your self-care time if you have it, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Be well, and I love y'all. I'll see you in the Discord. Wink. Ciao for now, babies.
Come on, and just rock.